जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जीव की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्त्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री राधा नयन नाथ जीव की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचिशिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचिशिला भक्ति दैत माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचिशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवद्वीप धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर परमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरो श्री जुता पदकमला श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितंश्च श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. We are hearing SRIMAD BHAGAVATAM. Now Vishnu appeared from the yagya of Prithu Maharaj, and he told him to do his prescribed duties as a king, and in that way should worship him. Yesterday we heard Vishnu is telling to give protection to the general mass of people who are citizens of the state is the prescribed occupational duty for a king. By acting in that way, the king in his next life shares 1/6 of the result of the pious activities of the citizens. But a king or executive head of state who simply collects taxes from the citizens but does not give them proper protection as human beings has the results of his own pious activities taken away by the citizens, and in exchange for his not giving protection, he becomes liable for punishment, to punishment, for the impious activities of his subjects. Yesterday I explained. This is similar like for Guru. Guru, if he does not do his duty properly, then he will have to accept the sinful activities of disciples. King also, and husband also. It is stated in Shastra, it is quoted in Hari Bhakti Vilas also, that there is transfer in these three cases: Guru, husband, and king. So if they are doing their duty properly, then they will be benefited and they will benefit their dependents. But otherwise, they will have to accept their sinful activities and suffer. So it is not that just we will try to get some position thinking then I will enjoy everything, then that will not be beneficial. Nowadays, in Kali Yuga it is like this. They're only collecting taxes and all the time raising taxes, but not giving proper maintenance. Only selfishly they want to enjoy and engage in sinful activities. That is why everything becomes so much degraded day by day in Kali Yuga. But it is like it is. This is Kali Yuga. We cannot change this course, but we have to do our duty of service of Supreme Lord, and there are some oases in Kali Yuga, association of devotees, society of devotees, temples like this, or pure households. They're like oases in Kali Yuga where Krishna is served, and for maintenance as much as practically possible in honest way and pure way. In this way we have to utilize our human birth to achieve ultimate goal of life, to go back home, back to Godhead. We cannot change Kali Yuga. That is, it is like this because of karma of jivas. It is going on. So we should not go with the flow with sinful activities, but also should not think that we can just change the course. But we have to adjust ourselves, surrender to Krishna and do bhajan like Prahlad Maharaj did in all circumstances. Evam dvijagriyanumatanuvritah dharma pradhano nyatamo vitasyaha hrasvena kalena grihopayatan drashtasi siddhan anurakta lokaha. Lord Vishnu continued, My dear King Prithu, if you continue to protect the citizens according to the instructions of the learned Brahmana authorities, as they are received by the disciplic succession, by hearing from master to disciple, and if you follow the religious principles laid down by them, without attachment to ideas manufactured by mental concoction, then every one of your citizens will be happy and will love you. And very soon you will be able to see such already liberated personalities as the four Kumaras, that is Sanak, Sanatan, Sanandan and Sanat Kumar. So this is very important. Kshatriya should rule under the guidance of Brahmins. It should not be other way around, that Kshatriyas are on top. Then they will only spoil everything for selfish. That is why Parashuram had to kill those Kshatriyas. Wrong Kshatriyas. So, and Brahmins, they should be learned in Vedic knowledge received from bona fide preceptorial channel. So Vishnu told him, you have to follow that advice, not any mental concoction, mental speculation. That will increase problem. We have to be guided by realized souls in disciplic succession and by Shastra. Then we will be happy. And here Vishnu is telling every one of your citizens, they will also be happy, because their energy will be properly utilized. This is similar as Ambarish Maharaj made in his kingdom. He told everyone should hear Harikatha, and they did, and they were all happy. So Jiva can be happy only in the service of Krishna. And if you do like this, then also you will get darshan of already liberated. Here, Prithu Maharaj is Shakti Avatar, but playing the pastime like a sadhak, one who is doing devotion to become liberated. So if one is sincerely doing devotional practice, then always he will get help from Krishna and from his personal associates and sadhus. They will always come to encourage us, help us, guide us, give association, mercy, everything. Our Gurudev told that God helps, it is from Herbert, one English, God helps those who help themselves. And those who help themselves, God helps them. Means we have to give our effort for the service of Krishna. That means help yourself. Means it is our part we have to do. Then God will always be at our back. He will help us. But if He sees that we are just lying down, doing nothing and waiting, then there is no need to send us, because we are not sincere. But one who is sincere, he will always get support, always get help from sadhus. So he will also get association of four Kumaras. They are already liberated souls. I many times told that story, that one small bird, she laid down eggs on the ocean, as is by nature, on the bank of ocean. By nature it is like that. So ocean took those eggs inside. And then that bird was very sad and said, why? I did not do anything wrong to you. Why you took my eggs? You returned them. But ocean did not return. Then that small bird decided, I will dry up ocean and take my eggs. And with very small beak she went to take some water from ocean and carry it outside and put on the bank, like one drop or half drop. Like that, doing constantly. So is it possible that she can dry up such vast water as ocean? No. But she's trying, and she was sincere, because she said, I did not do anything wrong. You did wrong. You took. Then other birds also and other animals, they were laughing at her. Was she stupid? Only this bird. How she thinks she can dry up ocean? But she did not hear anyone. She was doing her effort. Then that news came to Narad also, that there is one bird doing these things. Then Narad went to Garuda, and he told him that one of your species, bird species, everyone is laughing at her and they're saying how birds are stupid, foolish. So you have to do something. Your species are being criticized. Then Garuda came and he asked what happened. Then that bird said, I didn't do anything wrong. He took my eggs and I will dry him up, because I will take my eggs. Then Garuda, he threatened the ocean. If you will not give her eggs, then I will dry you up. And he started flapping with wings. And Garuda is not ordinary bird. He is transcendental bird, carrier of Vishnu. Then ocean became afraid and he gave eggs. So it means if we are sincerely doing our part, then always we will get help from pure devotees always. But we have to give our effort. If we just lie down and say, no, I'm having no mercy, I'm waiting for mercy, then that is not correct. We have to give our effort, then we'll get help. So he will also get association of 4 Kumaras. Varam chamat kanchana manavendra vrinishvateham guna shila yantritaha naham makkairvai sulava stapobir jogena va yat samachitavarti. My dear king, I am very captivated by your elevated qualities and excellent behavior, and thus I am very favorably inclined toward you. Krishna says in Gita, I have no enemy and no friend, based on any bodily discrimination or species or anything. No. I am equal to all. And those who worship me, they are for me. I am also for them. Here also he is saying, I am satisfied by your good qualities and actions, so I am inclined to you. Krishna is inclined to his devotees. It is not one-sided, it is both-sided love. You may therefore ask from me any benediction you like. One who does not possess elevated qualities and behavior cannot possibly achieve my favor simply by performance of sacrifices, severe austerities, or mystic yoga. But I always remain equipoised in the heart of one who is also equipoised in all circumstances. So elevated character means this: devotional service and excellent behavior. Excellent behavior means this: devotional service and giving due respect to all, seeing them as related to Krishna. So by this Krishna is very much pleased and he is always ready to offer blessing, means his service. Here Sai Maharaj is telling these 26 qualities of devotee. Kind to everyone, does not quarrel with anyone, fixed in the absolute truth, equal to everyone, faultless, charitable, mild, clean, simple, benevolent, peaceful, completely attached to Krishna, has no material hankering, meek, steady, self-controlled, does not eat more than required, sane, respectful, humble, grave, compassionate, friendly, poetic, expert, and silent. Means he does not speak any rubbish talk, unnecessary talk, only Harikatha. So, completely attached to Krishna is the main quality of a sadhu. Then all other qualities also come automatically. So these qualities Maharaj Prithu had. That is why Krishna was so pleased and became inclined to him. Maitreya Uvach. Sa itam loka guruna vishvaksenena vishvajit anushasita adesham shirasajja grihe harih. The great saint Maitreya continued, My dear Vidur, in this way Maharaj Prithu, the conqueror of the entire world, accepted the instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead on his head. This is what we have to do. Here Sai Maharaj also saying that we have to accept the command of God as given in Shastra. Arjuna got directly from Krishna, Prithu Maharaj also got from Vishnu. If we have that fortune, that is good, directly get. Otherwise, we have to get from Shastra and Guru Parampara. It is same thing. Once when I was fully beginner, few months after initiation, then I said to Gurudev that for Arjuna it was easy. Krishna directly, he could ask Krishna, and Krishna directly is telling him what he should do. But what about for me? How I can know what I have to do like this? Then Gurudev smiled, and by that his smile I understood that I am so foolish. I don't see that by Guru Parampara, Gurudev is in front of me. He is not different from Krishna. And I can ask him, and he can tell me. It is the same as Arjuna was asking Krishna. It is the same. If Guru is bona fide, in bona fide preceptorage and bona fide Guru, then you have to ask him and do accordingly. That is no difference as Arjuna asking Krishna or you asking bona fide Guru. You realize the soul. Because Krishna inside his heart and he is representative, and he will give appropriate advice according to what is necessary for you in that circumstance. Sprishantam padayoh premna vriritam svena karmana shata kratum parishvajya vidvesham visasarja ha. As King Indra was standing by, he became ashamed of his own activities and fell down before King Prithu to touch his lotus feet. Because he stole that horse, now he became ashamed. But Prithu Maharaj immediately embraced him in great ecstasy and gave up all envy against him for his having stolen the horse meant for the sacrifice. King Prithu wanted to, for the satisfaction of Vishnu, to do. So then sages, they told him, no need, you can, 99 is also okay. And really Vishnu was satisfied, so he appeared. And that is the purpose. So if purpose was fulfilled, why Prithu Maharaj would be angry to Indra? His purpose is not something else. His purpose is to satisfy Vishnu, and he was satisfied. Not 100 sacrifices or so many rounds or something externally we are trying to calculate. No, the target should be satisfaction of Krishna. Like Gorkishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he did not open one single temple. He did not translate even one single book or like doing this. No. But that does not mean he did not satisfy Supreme Lord. He satisfied Supreme Lord fully in the way that Supreme Lord wanted from him. He had one disciple only, not many. So can we say that he is not Uttamadhikari? Because some say that Uttamadhikari means he can make many disciples. Gorkishore Das Babaji has one disciple, so he is not Uttamadhikari. That is not calculation. The thing is, everyone has to do what Krishna wants from them to do. So here, Prithu Maharaj also, his target was to satisfy Vishnu, not 100 or 108 or 200 sacrifices, no, to satisfy him, and he did. And why he will be angry? Like Prahlad Maharaj, he wanted to make his son devotee as his duty to him as a parent, but he failed. But he was not disturbed, and he did not beat his son, because he was not attached to the result. He was attached to doing his duty, and he tried, and he satisfied Supreme Lord by his duty. And he understood that this jiva has so many bad samskaras from past life due to misuse of free will. That is by Krishna's arrangement. The jivas have free will and they can do whatever they like, and they may get the different tendencies. So he has such bad tendencies. I tried my best, but because he satisfied Krishna, he was not disturbed or beating his son. So always we have to be only concerned about our duty, about our practice, not with the results. And our duty we should do only for the satisfaction of Krishna. Sadhana also. And we should not compare with others. We have to do what Gurudev instructed us and do sincerely that. Then you will get perfection. Bhagavan atha Vishwatma Pritu no Pahritarhana Samujihanaya Bhaktya Grihita Chara Nambujaha. King Prithu abundantly worshipped the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who was so merciful to him. While worshipping the lotus feet of the Lord, Prithu Maharaj gradually increased his ecstasy in devotional service. Here, this is mentioned, Arhanah, all the paraphernalia for worship. He is Acharya of, example of Archan Bhakti, Prithu Maharaj. So he was serving Supreme Lord with all articles, and his ecstasy increased. That is the only way a jiva can be actually happy, not by any kind of sense gratification, no matter what is the quantity of it. You know that in demigods they are enjoying so much. Jajati Maharaj enjoyed, they all did, but you cannot be happy. You can be happy only by engaging yourself in the service of Krishna. Prasthana vimukho pyenam anugraha vilambitaha pashyan padma palashaksho na prataste suhrit satam. The Lord was just about to leave, but because he was so greatly inclined toward the behavior of King Prithu, he did not depart. Seeing the behavior of Maharaj Prithu with his lotus eyes, he was detained, because he is always the well-wisher of his devotees. He did not immediately leave, he could not. He was so attracted to his devotee. He was detained by love. Sa adi rajo rachi tanjalir harim vilokitum nashakat ashrulochanaha na kincha novacha sa bashpa viklavo hrido paguhya mum adhat avastitaha. The original king, Maharaj Prithu, his eyes full of tears and his voice faltering and choked up, could neither see the Lord very distinctly nor speak to address the Lord in any way. He simply embraced the Lord within his heart and remained standing in that way with folded hands. So much ecstasy. This is in bhava stage. This comes. Voice is choked up and tears are coming, and you cannot see Supreme Lord. That we have to achieve by sadhana bhakti. Kriti sadhya bhavets. What is that verse? I forgot. Kriti sadhya bhavet sadhya bhava sadhana vidha nitya siddhase bhase prakata hridi sadhata. Kriti sadhya bhavet sadhya bhava. When you engage your senses in the service of Krishna with the aim to attain bhava bhakti, that is called sadhana bhakti, under the guidance of bona fide Guru. Then by such sadhana bhakti, you will manifest that eternal devotion to Krishna inside your heart. Then these ecstatical symptoms will automatically appear. Some, for the sake of name and fame, they try to artificially imitate these symptoms, but that is no use. You can get some name and fame, but what is the use? That is not real. And when one has bhava, he does not care for anything of this world. Like when Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj was singing in front of Jagannath for his satisfaction, then one thief came and was stealing money from his bag. Then one brahmachari started shouting, "Thief, thief, thief! Maharaj, Maharaj, thief is stealing from your that. Be careful, you," like this. Then Puri Goswami Maharaj became disturbed. Why you are disturbing? What is the use of money? If I will lose this bhav, then there will be loss. If money is lost, there is no problem. But if I lose this bhav, that will be loss. So don't disturb. Let him take what he. So such devotees there. But conditioned souls, we want worldly things. We want money, sense enjoyment, and name and fame. We are fighting for that. But real devotees, they are only wanting bhav, means love of Krishna. What is day for sadhus is night for materialists. And what is day for materialists is night for sadhus. They don't care. Athava mridyashru kala vilokayan atriptadrik gocharam aha purusham padasprishantam kshitim amsa unnate vinyasta hastagram uranga vidvi shaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead stood with his lotus feet almost touching the ground while he rested in front of his hand on the raised shoulder of Garuda, the enemy of the snakes. Maharaj Prithu, wiping the tears from his eyes, tried to look upon the Lord, but it appeared that the king was not fully satisfied by looking at him. Thus the king offered the following prayers. He wanted to sing his glories for his satisfaction, for his service. Kirtan Bhakti. And this is proper Harikatha. When there is love for Krishna, that is proper Harikatha. By his grace, you will sing for his satisfaction. Pritur Uvach. Varan Vibho Tvat Varadeshvarad Buddha Katham Vrinite Guna Vikriyatmanam Ye Narakanam Api Santidehinam Tan Isha Kaivalya Pate Vrina Nacha. My dear Lord, you are the best of the demigods, or devas means worshippables, who can offer benedictions. Why therefore should any learned person ask you for benediction meant for living entities bewildered by the modes of nature? Such benedictions are available automatically, even in the lives of living entities suffering in hellish conditions. Everyone is getting sense enjoyment and material things, everyone. So why to ask for this to Supreme Lord or to Gurudev? And our Gurudev told, if you ask, then it is like a wound, like a knife to their heart, like a wound to their heart. Because they have appeared in this world to rescue us from attachment to material things and take us to Krishna. So if we approach them and we want these worldly things, then how they will feel? They will feel very sad. And they know this is giving them suffering. Why they are asking for this? My dear Lord, you can certainly bestow merging into your existence, but I do not wish to have such a benediction. By merging, you can be released from all suffering of this world, but you will not get fulfillment. You will get that bliss, eternal bliss, but not with waves, as in Lila. So Jiva cannot be fully satisfied in that. So Maharaj Prithu is not praying for that benediction. What to speak of worldly temporary things? What benefit you can get? Learned person. Those people who are bewildered by the modes of material nature, they will pray, I want dhanam dehi, janam dehi, jasham dehi, putram dehi. You give me money, you give me son, you give me fame, you give me so many things. Because that is out of foolishness. And Gyanis also, they are foolish. Though they are called Gyanis, but they are foolish because they want liberation. The only intelligent persons are devotees. They want service of Supreme Lord, because that is the only thing which can fully satisfy the jiva. So here Prithu Maharaj is revealing to us, don't ask for anything from Supreme Lord other than his service. Nakamaye nato tat api aham kvachin nayatra yushma charanam puja savaha mahatamantar hridayan mukhachuto vidhatsva karnayutam eshamevaraha. My dear Lord, I therefore do not wish to have the benediction of merging into your existence, a benediction in which there is no existence of the nectarian beverage of your lotus feet. There is no service in merging. There is only existence, consciousness, existence, but no nectarian beverage. Drinking of rasa is not there. Rasa coming out from delightful relation with Krishna, service, seva, ananda. I want the benediction of at least 1 million heirs, for thus I may be able to hear about the glories of your lotus feet from the mouths of your pure devotees. This is nectarian for those who are pure-hearted. When they hear Harikatha for the satisfaction of Krishna, then they get this bliss. They don't want anything else. Dhruva Maharaj also prayed for this. I want to hear Harikatha from your devotees. And he's telling, I want millions of heirs. Like Rupa Goswami wrote that verse, this Krishna Nam has so much nectar. I want millions of heirs to hear. And I want millions of tongues to chant. Because they get that, they got that taste. But I am struggling. Why? Because impurity of heart, so many other desires. Gurudev is very merciful. He's telling, if you will do sadhana, that is quote from Chaitanya Charitamrita, what Mahaprabhu told to Sanatana Goswami. Gurudev told us that if you will do sadhana, then you will get mahadhan, prema mahadhan. You will get love of Krishna, that is great wealth. Not this worldly wealth, money. That wealth, prema dhan. Prem dhan bina byartha daridra jivan das kori vetan dekhamore prema dhan. Without the wealth of prema, my life is poor and futile. Engage me in your service and pay me the salary of prema. Bhakti sanjata bhakti. By sadhana bhakti you will get bhava bhakti, and then prema bhakti. So that is the real wealth. You also remember that Jivan Chakravarti wanted wealth from Shiva. Then Shiva sent him to Sanatana Goswami, and Sanatana Goswami first gave him that sparsha money, and he was very happy, turning iron into gold. But he understood that Sanatana Goswami has something better. Otherwise, how he would keep this parasha money in rubbish? Then Sanatana Goswami told, yes, if you really believe I have, and you want, then you throw that stone into Jamuna, in the middle. Means you will never see it again. If that faith is there in bona fide Guru, then he will give that sadhana bhakti by which we can get premadhan. So he did. Also that Mrigari Nara told him, you have to give up this violence to animals and to worship Supreme Lord. Then he said, then how I will survive? He said, you don't worry about this. Because Nara told him, you break that bow. Then he said, how I will survive? You don't worry about food, I will give you. Then, because they have faith, firm faith in Guru. If there is firm faith in Guru, then we can get the grace of Guru. So he broke the bow, and really he was worshipping sincerely Supreme Lord. Then Narad Goswami maintained him, Supreme Lord maintained him. No work, because he was doing that bhajan sincerely. Premadhan. Yes. Why it is wealth? Because that can only make you happy. Other things cannot make you happy. That is why that is wealth. Sa uttama shloka mahan mukha chuto bhavat padam bhoja sudha kana nilaha smritim punarvismrita tattva vartmanam ku yoginam no vitarati alam vareih. My dear Lord, you are glorified by the selected verses uttered by great personalities. Parikshit Maharaj, he was hearing Harikatha from Shukadeva Goswami, realized soul. And sincerely he was hearing. That is why he could taste the nectar, transcendental nectar. Shukadeva Goswami told him, you take some rest, you drink some water and you eat some food. Then Parikshit Maharaj said, no, there is no need. I am not feeling those needs. I am drinking the nectar of Harikatha from your lotus mouth. So our Gurudev told, where is such a speaker? Where is such a listener? Still we have to try. We have to chant Harinam sincerely. Then we can get. My dear Lord, you are glorified by the selected verses uttered by great personalities. Such glorification of your lotus feet is just like saffron particles. When the transcendental vibration from the mouths of great devotees carries the aroma of the saffron dust of your lotus feet, the forgetful living entity gradually remembers his eternal relationship with you. That is already there. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunoi. It is not something to be gotten or borrowed or achieved. That is already existing, eternal relation. But it is forgotten because we absorbed ourselves in Maya and we misidentify with matter. That is forgotten. So such forgetful living entities if they hear Harikatha, Shravan Adi, Shuddha Chitte, Kore Uda, it will only manifest, it will appear, already existing, Nitya Siddha Krishna is existing in the heart. So by Harikatha we will remember our eternal relationship with means we will become aware, we will realize, and that will be very natural. It's not something unnatural. That is you, not artificial imposition on the mind, but very natural. When we are conditioned, that sort of consciousness that is artificial, that real is that thing. Eternal relationship, we forget who am I and to whom I belong. We are having these worldly relations. I am son of this man, this husband of this wife, father of this child, owner of these things. That is all false and temporary. We have to come out from this illusion and realize our eternal relationship with Krishna. Then there is no any other duty other than to serve him. And when you are engaged in that service, there is no more any difficulty, any problem, nothing. So we have to associate with such devotees who realized this and who are engaged in the service of Krishna. Then also we can become inclined to go in that direction, to practice. Then we can also realize. Devotees thus gradually come to the right conclusion about the value of life. I told some days back or yesterday, I don't remember, even some devotees, something happens in their worldly life, some relation is lost, maybe husband divorces or son dies or boyfriend leaves you or something, then so much disturbed that they think better I should commit suicide. So that is total foolishness, not understanding the value, what is the value of life, what is the purpose of life, this human life. That is why that Narottam Thakur said, I will be sorry, I will be bewildered, I will be sorry because I did not yet attain my Supreme Lord. This I will be sorry. Not I will be sorry I lost so much money that my girlfriend left me or boyfriend left me or son died or father died or something. No, I did not attain Supreme Lord. That is, I am sorry for. Those who know what is the real value of life or purpose of life. My dear Lord, I therefore do not need any other benediction but the opportunity to hear from the mouth of your pure devotees or pure devotee. So this we have to learn. There also Narottam Thakur said, Lobha sadhu sange horikata. Kama krodha lobha. Lobha means greed. If you have greed for worldly things, you want more and more and more, that will take you to hell, means suffering. But Narottam Thakur says, I will use that lobha, greed, for what? For sadhu sange horikata. I will be very greedy, I will want more and more, very greedy to hear Harikatha from pure devotees. That is properly used, greed. So he wants this. He wants to hear Harikatha from pure devotees. Yashak Shivam Sushrava Arya Sangame Yadrichaya Chopa Shrinoti Te Sakrit Katham Guna Gyo Viramet Vina Pashum Shrir Yat Pravavre Guna Sangra Hechaya. My dear highly glorified Lord, if one in the association of pure devotees hears even once the glories of your activities, he does not, unless he is nothing but an animal, give up the association of devotees. For no intelligent person would be so careless as to leave their association. The perfection of chanting and hearing about your glories was accepted even by the goddess of fortune, who desired to hear of your unlimited activities and transcendental glories. The perfection of chanting and hearing. This is sadhana and sadhya also. In Karma Kant, you have some sadhana to reach certain sadhya, certain practice to reach some goal. Once you reach that goal, that sadhana is no longer needed, and goal is something else, some material benefit or heavenly planets. Or if you do sadhana of Gyan, then you want liberation. Then in liberation, you will get that, you will finish your sadhana. But it is not like that with bhakti. Bhakti is sadhana as well as sadhya, goal. First it is on the platform of practice, but that is also satisfying Krishna. And once you attain perfection, there also Shravan Kirtan goes on, Smaran, everything goes on, but on perfected platform. There is no any other sadhana. Service is sadhana and service is sadhya, goal, eternal service. So here he is telling Lakshmi, she is perfected. She also wants to hear and chant the glories of Supreme Lord. Gopis also Golokero Prema Dhan, Harinam Sankirtan. That is always going on, eternally. So, if one gets taste of Harikatha from pure devotees, then he will never leave their association, unless he is like animal, means foolish. He is very careless, does not know what is his in real benefit. So and then he is telling, not only for sadhakas, even siddhas, they also always do Shravan and Kirtan of the glories of Supreme Lord. Ata bhaje tvakila purushottamam guna layam padma kareva lalasaha apyavayor ekapati spridoh kalir nasyat kritatva charanaikatanayo. Now I wish to engage in the service of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and to serve just like the goddess of fortune, who carries a lotus flower in her hand, because His Lordship, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the reservoir of all transcendental qualities. I am afraid that the goddess of fortune and I would quarrel, because both of us would be attentively engaged in the same service. There was one devotee, he told, no, Baladev should not do service and Lakshmi should not do service. I will do service, O Supreme Lord. One verse is there. Then one devotee, hearing this verse, he thought this is very egoistic what he's telling. How he can push away Baladev or Lakshmi, and he said, I will serve. We heard that song, yes, on Red Ashtami. Kevala Madhava Puja Swagyani, Radha Nadar, Kore Obhimani. If you don't have respect for Radharani, then you have false pride. But here he's telling. So then he said, how this is, why this devotee is telling like this? He asked Sridhar Maharaj. Then Sridhar Maharaj said he was meditating and he understood that the point that devotee was trying to make, why Baladev should do service and Lakshmi should do service if I am here. I will do all the service. Baladev Prabhu is also my master. Lakshmi is also my master. There is Supreme Lord and his paraphernalia, his devotees. They are all my master. I will serve them all. I will serve. They should not I will do service and I will serve them also. Baladev and Lakshmi, in that way he was expressing. So here he is also telling that with Goddess of Fortune we would both serve. So hopefully we will not quarrel. But the point is, in Vaikuntha or Golok Vrindavan, there is only one center of interest, that is service of Supreme Lord. And around that center there may be many circumferences, but they will never cross each other because target is one. So there is no actual real conflict or quarrel like we have in this world for worldly things. We are fighting, but there is no such thing. There everything is in harmony. Only for the sake of Lila in Vrindavan there is some rivalry, but that is also for the satisfaction of Krishna. That is sweet quarrel, not out of anarthas. And another point is, we have to follow devotees. He's telling, I want to serve just like the Goddess of Fortune. Like in our Raganuga Bhakti also, we have to serve like or under the guidance of one Brajavasi who has that Ragatmika Bhakti, whom we have some special attraction. I want to serve like him. Those who are attracted to Dasya, they will be attracted to Raktaka, Patraka, Chitraka. They will want to serve like them. And those who want Sakyaras, they will want to serve like Subal, Shridam, Sudam. And those who want Vatsalya, they will want to serve like Jashodananda. And those who want Madhurja, they will want to serve like Gopis. Saki, Manjari, according to their bhav, they will be attracted. So we have to serve like them. And we have to be guided by them. That is called Raganuga. We should not, according to our own mental concoction. They are all internal associates of Krishna. They are serving him according to his satisfaction. For his satisfaction, according to his desire, for his satisfaction. So we have to follow them. Then we can satisfy Krishna. Not that we will push or overcome or something devotees. No, that will not work. But this devotee, he only wanted to say, I will serve Supreme Lord and his devotees also. Everyone I will serve. No need for them to serve. I will serve everyone. That was his mood. Oh, time is over. So we'll hear tomorrow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Gandharvika Giridhari Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatatatmak Shri Gaurahuri ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Radha Nayana Nath Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Gaura Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev ki Jai. Jai Patit Pavan Shila Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Parang Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guruvara ki Jai. Jai Shri Panchatattva Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Brinda Devi Tulsi Devi ki Jai. Jai Sarva Vigna Vinashanakari Shri Nrishinga Dev ki Jai. Jai Shri SRIMAD BHAGAVATAM ki Jai. Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki Jai. Jai Samagata Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Gaur Pramanande Hari Bol. Thank you all. Dandot Pranam, Hari Bol.